comment ça va? Hello. So today we are going to talk about bodysuits and how to style a full body bodysuit or catsuit. So today I'm going to show you 5 ways that you can style your catsuit so that you can wear it both at home and also when you leave the house and you won't feel particularly exposed. For those who do not know, my name is Adriel. I am an American living in Paris. Let's get into this. Alright, let's get into this, and if you can please just hit the follow button if you're not already following and join the tribe, that way you'll get notifications on new videos. So this bodysuit that I have on right here is from the brand Marine Serre, and I really for some reason have wanted one of these bodysuits for a really long time, and then it was on sale during the solds last year, and so I snatched it up, and I gotta say I absolutely love it. Now the thing is, I do wear this one a lot at home, but I also have worn it out, and so this first look you're seeing is kind of how I wear it when I am at home. I put on a big oversized sweater, I get all comfortable, and it's just for like the days when I'm bebopping around my house. And this way, if somebody pops over or I have a package and I have to go down and get it, I can feel like I'm still covered, but I'm also very comfortable just kind of being at home and chilling. So this is the first way that I would say you can wear a catsuit. Now the second way you can wear a catsuit is with a dress. So I have this kind of modular dress and I bought it on Amazon. It was part of one of the like brand collaborations or influencer collaborations that Amazon likes to do. And I really love this dress because I think it's just a very fun dress. You can wear it kind of where the little flaps are folded down, you can wear it with them up, and then it has kind of this like partially open back, and I just think you can do a lot of things with this dress. And one of the ways that I think is super great to kind of style this dress even in the winter months or the cooler months is by layering it with a bodysuit. So I have on my bodysuit, it's underneath the dress, and as you can see, because the dress is black and the bodysuit is black, it really kind of gives it like a cool kind of vibe to it, and it's a little bit different and I would say a little bit fun. So personally, I really like this look, and I think that this is the second way you can style a bodysuit is by pairing it with a dress. So if you have a dress that maybe you usually only wear during kind of the warmer months, like a slip dress maybe, I think a bodysuit would go great with, like, for example, a slip dress, right? It's an extra layer, it's gonna keep you warmer, but you're still gonna be able to kind of get out there wearing your whole little catsuit. So this is why I say that I think a dress is the second way you can style your catsuit when you're going and leaving your house. Now the third way I would say you can style a catsuit slash full body bodysuit is with tulle. I think that tulle is one of those great little fabrics because obviously it's sheer, so you generally don't want to just wear without anything underneath it. And just like with the bodysuit, you don't want to feel totally and completely exposed when you're walking around, so you can throw on a tulle dress over it. I have this black tulle dress and I'm wearing it over, you know, this outfit, but the thing is, me personally, I would feel too exposed walking out with just this little tulle slip dress over the bodysuit like that. Like, there are some people who would feel very comfortable, and you know what, honey, if that is you, you do you. No shame in that game, I respect it. But for me, I would probably want another layer. So for me, I'm gonna put on just a leather jacket over it. And as you can see, the little tulle skirt part of the dress, it pops out from underneath, so you can still see it underneath the jacket. And then of course, you can still of course see the full bodysuit, right? You can see a little bit of the sleeves poking out and of course like the legs. So it actually looks quite cool and quite chic in my opinion. So this is another way of styling your bodysuit. Pair it with tulle, pair it with a tulle skirt and then or a tulle dress, and then layer on, you know, a blazer over it or a sweater for a bit more coverage, and then voila, you know, you have kind of a chic, sophisticated look going on. Okay, so the next way that I would say you can wear a full body bodysuit slash catsuit is by pairing it with a skirt and then a blazer. So here I have this leather skirt, I got it from Cezanne, and then I have this this blazer, leather blazer that I'm putting on over it. You saw it in the last outfit. And you see, that is just how I kind of cover myself a bit more, right? I'm covering my like waist, stomach, booty area, which I don't want everybody in the world to see. And then I'm also pairing it with a blazer, a black blazer. And since the jumpsuit is mainly black, I think the black like really complements it actually quite nicely. And so this is how I would say is like another way you can wear your bodysuit if you're looking for a way to, again, wear it out. Okay, so the last way of wearing the bodysuit, and this is if you are really, let's say you gotta run out to go to run an errand, you gotta go get the kids, you gotta just do something that's quick and fast and easy, and you just need to get out of the house, get it done, and then get back home. One thing that I absolutely love to do with my bodysuit is, this is particularly when I already, I have it on already at home and I've been kind of mulling about my house with it. If I need to go out, I have like a really fun black jacket, and it's cute. It has this fringe on it. It's very interesting and different. I just throw the coat on over it and I walk out the door with the bodysuit. If your bodysuit was just black, I frankly, one of the things I would do with it is I have like one of those fur coats from the brand Oversized. I have one in this really pretty emerald green. If my bodysuit, if I had like a catsuit that was black, I would put on that thing over it, like that green faux fur Oversized coat, and I would go out and go to the grocery store or run my little errands just like that. Because if you're just running out for a moment, you want to look covered, you want to look presentable, you don't want to look, you just want it to be easy and quick. And I think an easy and quick way is just having a good, fun coat that you can throw on over your bodysuit and just walk out the door. Now, a couple of final things I want to note about these bodysuit catsuits. So as I noted already at the beginning, I bought mine from the brand Marine Serre, and I got it on sale because full price, it's just, to me, it's just like, it's too much money for like what a bodysuit, a catsuit actually is. So that's how I got mine. But I would note that you can also get some from Skims. However, I know that there are a lot of people who don't support Skims, and that's perfectly fine. But you can also sometimes find them on Amazon. They're called unitards there, or catsuits. The one thing I would just say, you have to be very careful if you're buying it on Amazon, because some of that stuff is just being, made by little children with very little hands in some third world country, and so it's being shipped to you from there, and so you just have to be mindful of that. To me, that's always kind of one of the hardest parts about buying things on Amazon is like, you kind of don't always know where it's coming from. So if you don't like Skims, another place you can often get a bodysuit is a brand called xoxo, O-Y-S-H-O. It is a Swedish brand, and they sell like bed stuff and workout clothes and that sort of thing. xoxo is not like top of the line, not quality by any means, but their stuff does the job. It hits the spot, and so it's cool. So those are kind of three places you can look at if you are looking to get a bodysuit, but you're not trying to spend, a ton of money. The next thing I will note about bodysuits is that I'm not gonna lie, I do not like to wear bodysuits if I'm going out to like have a crazy girls' night out, or where we're gonna be, drinking a whole lot or having dinner or whatnot. Bodysuits aren't my thing for those sorts of activities because I do not like to be naked in the bathroom. Let's be clear. Okay. The worst thing about the bodysuit is that when you take it off, you are sitting naked in the bathroom. That is not a pleasurable activity. And if you're, you don't like to sit on this public toilet seats, which, you know what? No shame in that game. I'm fully there. Then you risk getting the bodysuit a little moist. So I will say that is definitely something to be mindful of with the bodysuit. Like, I certainly don't think it is the type of thing that you, for example, wear on a plane, right? Because the risk of the bodysuit like falling onto the plane, bathroom floor, those are disgusting. So like that's like a huge risk, and you wouldn't want that. So I would just say that you have to be very mindful of like who you are if you're going to be wearing a bodysuit. If you don't, like this one that I've shown you is a long sleeve one. if you do go with like a short sleeve one or you go with like the tank ones, they are much easier to take off. It's much more low maintenance. Like, you don't feel like you're completely naked when you're in the bathroom as much, things like that. Like, it's a lot easier to maneuver with it. The long sleeve one, I think, is definitely probably a bit more tricky. Like, you have to not really have to be like using the toilet that much. And so that's just what I would say is like the difference in thinking about which long sleeve which, you know, full bodysuit catsuit might be right for you. And I would also note that, as I kind of already mentioned, I am most definitely the woman who is like always having to run to the restroom. So it is important to be mindful if you are that girl. The bodysuit may not be your friend. I'm sorry to say that, you know, the full body bodysuit just may not work for you, but because I can be frank in saying that I am most definitely that girl. But if I'm at home or if I'm just running out for a bit, well, I 100% just will like wear my little catsuit and that's it. With that said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on whether or not you have been willing to try a catsuit yet or not. And if you haven't, let me know if you'd be willing to try it now that you've seen some ideas as to how you can style it. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!